Hello, girls and boys. Welcome to Storytime Fun. We hope you enjoy it. Today's story is a Berenstain Bear story called The Berenstain Bears Really Big Pet Show, written by Jan and Mike Berenstain. The bear family loved their pets, and they took very good care of them. They took their dog, Little Lady, for walks every day. They played with their cat, Gracie, with a ball of string or a toy mouse. They kept the bowl of their goldfish Swish sparkling clean. Papa had gotten Swish when their first goldfish, Goldie, died. Sadly, goldfish usually don't last very long. One morning, the whole family went down to the Bear Country pet store to do some shopping for their pets. They needed to get some food for Little Lady and some catnip for Gracie. They also needed some new water plants for Swish's bowl. Brother, sister, and Honey Bear loved to visit the pet store. Brother liked to watch the puppies. Sister liked to pet the kittens. Honey Bear liked the birds best of all. She liked their bright colors and she liked to talk to them. Sometimes the birds talked back. "Tweet," said Honey Bear to the cage full of canaries. "Tweet, tweet, tweet," sang the canaries. "Chirp," said Honey Bear to the cage full of finches. "Chirp, chirp, chirp," chirped the finches. Honey Bear saw a cage of parakeets. They were all different colors. They were bright yellow and green and orange and blue. Honey Bear liked them very much. "Bird," she said, pointing to them. One of the parakeets, the bright blue one with a twinkle in its eye, cocked its head. "Bird," it said as plain as could be. "Bird, bird, bird." "Did you hear that?" said Sister. "That bird can talk." "It's a parakeet," explained Papa. "Parakeets can imitate sounds they hear, even words." "That's neat," said Brother. "Can we get a parakeet?" "Well," said Mama, "I don't know. We already have 3 pets. "Yes," said Brother, "but Swish is a goldfish, and goldfish usually don't last very long." "True," said Papa. "Besides," added Sister, "Honey really likes this one. Look, they can already talk to each other." Honey Bear had her nose pressed up against the bars of the bird cage. "Keats," she said, trying to say parakeets. "Keats," the parakeet said back. "Keats, Keats, Keats." "Keats? That would be a good name for him," Sister said, laughing. Once they had picked out a name for the parakeet, they couldn't just leave him in the pet store. So Keats the parakeet came home to the treehouse with the bear family. Keats was easy to take care of. They fed him birdseed every day and gave him water. They cleaned his cage, and once a day they let him out to fly around for exercise. When they let him out, his favorite place to go was the top of Papa Bear's head. Keats liked to sit up there nibbling at Papa's fur while he read the evening newspaper. "Hey," said Papa, "that tickles." And after he was out for a while, Keats flew back to his cage to get a special treat, a piece of fruit. Yummy in the tummy. "You know," said Papa one evening, looking around at all their pets. "This place is getting to be a regular pet show." "A pet show?" said Mama to herself. Mama was the chair of the Beartown Festival Committee. The Beartown Festival was a big street fair that was held every year in Beartown Square. The committee was looking for something to do at the festival that would be fun for cubs. A pet show seemed like a pretty good idea. A few days later, Mama came home from a meeting of the Beartown Festival Committee. "Well, it's all settled," she told the family. "What's all settled?" asked Papa. "The pet show," said Mama. "There's going to be a big pet show at the Beartown Festival this year." "A pet show?" said brother and sister. "Can we enter little lady, Gracie, Swish, and Keats?" "Of course," said Mama. "That's what pet shows are for." "Hooray!" yelled brother and sister, jumping up and down. "Hooray!" yelled Honey Bear. "Ray!" imitated Keats. "Ray! Ray! Ray!" When the day of the big pet show arrived, brother, sister, and Honey Bear were very busy. They gave little lady and Gracie baths and brushed their coats until they shone. Gracie wore a big pink ribbon, and little lady had a glittery new collar. Swish's bowl was cleaned and scrubbed. There was a new underwater castle in the bowl, too. It had a drawbridge and a little catapult on top. Even Keats' bird cage was bright and shiny. Instead of plain newspaper, Sister put the colorful comic section of the paper on the bottom of the cage. The Bear family and their pets all piled into the car to drive to Beartown Square. It was quite a scene. There were cubs with their pets from all over Bear Country. There were a lot of dogs, big dogs, little dogs, shaggy dogs, fancy dogs, barky dogs, and shy dogs. There were a lot of cats, long-haired cats and scruffy cats, and cats with kittens and cats with mittens, cats who purred and cats who hissed. There were quite a few bunnies, hamsters, guinea pigs, gerbils, and mice, too. Keats was not the only bird by a long shot. There were dozens of parakeets and canaries, as well as brightly colored parrots, macaws, and cockatoos. There were plenty of fish to keep Swish company, along with other water creatures like turtles and frogs. Some cubs had truly unusual pets. Too Tall Grizzly brought his pet garter snake in, Slither. Barry Bruin even had a pet skunk. "Don't worry," he told everyone, "he's deodorized." "That's a relief," said Mayor Honeypot, who was the judge of the show. Queenie McBear created quite a stir when she showed up riding her pony. The other cubs were all a little jealous. They wished they had ponies too. But when Queenie let them take turns riding her pony, they forgot all about being jealous. Mayor Honeypot had a clipboard, and he took notes about all the pets. Brother and sister looked nervous at each other. They wondered if their pets had a chance to win a prize ribbon. Many of the pets at the show seemed very special compared to their plain old dog, cat, fish, and bird. The mayor came to the Keats cage. "Hello, little bird," said the mayor. "What's your name? My name is Mayor Honeypot." "Honey," said Keats. "Honey, honey, honey." The mayor laughed. "What a clever little bird," he said, and made a note on his clipboard. Finally, after he looked at every pet in the show, Mayor Honeypot climbed up on a platform to make an announcement. "I know you're all waiting to hear which pets will get prize ribbons," he began. "But after much careful thought, I have decided that I can't decide. Since all the pets here are very, very special to the cubs who brought them, I believe that they all should receive a ribbon." "Yay!" cried all the cubs. There were ribbons for the biggest pet and the smallest pet, for the fanciest cat and the cutest cat, for the shaggiest dog and the scratchiest dog. Barry Bruin's skunk got the ribbon for the most unusual pet, and Too Tall Grizzly Snake for the quietest pet. Little Lady got the ribbon for the best collar, and Gracie for the biggest bow. Swish was the best behaved, and Keats was given the ribbon for cleverest bird. "We always thought Keats was clever," Sister told Mayor Honeypot when he pinned the ribbon on the parakeet's cage. "Now we have a ribbon to prove that he's the cleverest bird in all Bear Country." "One small correction," said the mayor, looking inside the cage. "She is the cleverest bird in all Bear Country." They looked inside the cage. There, resting on the comics page on the bottom, was a little white egg. "Where did that come from?" asked Sister. "I guess Keats must have laid it," said Papa, scratching his head. Then Keats, gulped Brother, "is a girl? That explains why she is so clever." Sister laughed. "Very funny," said Brother, "but Keats doesn't sound like a girl's name. Maybe we should change it to Keatsy." How about cutesy?" suggested Sister. "Perfect," agreed Brother. "Our clever little parakeet, Cutesy." "Cutesy," said Honey Bear. "Cutesy, cutesy, cutesy," repeated the cleverest bird. Well, that's it for today. We'll see you next time.